Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the question of the day. I'm your host, Tony Roberts, and this is the show that all voices and opinions matter. Question of the day. Today, I have a serious question I would like everyone to chime in on, and I really want you to give this question some thought. Have you ever carried a cross? Listen to the question again. Have you ever carried a cross? The reason I'm asking this question is because watching the movie Passion of the Christ and watching God carry the cross before he's being crucified, everything imaginable was done. Then we put this into perspective, and I thought about, have I ever carried a cross? Have you ever carried a cross? The answer for me is yes. Anyone, if you've carried a cross, I would love for you to chime in, leave a comment, and share this video. Now I'm going to tell you when I carried the cross. For me, carrying the cross was when I decided to walk away from street life. When I chose to walk away from that lifestyle and live life the right way, I carried a cross. I was ridiculed. Stones were thrown at me. People talked about me. People got satisfaction out of my transformation. And it really put things in perspective of how God felt carrying that cross. I mean, I went through things like he's broke, he's washing cars, he's a taxi driver, he drives for Uber. All of these things thrown in my face by people who I once paid for weddings, paid people's rent, car notes, paid for people's schooling, and the list goes on. But it put things in perspective to let me know how people really felt about me. But also, it showed me how strong I was as an individual to take on that journey. See, when people chose to badmouth me and talk about my transition from the street life to the person I am today, I used it as motivation. No one knew I was in school obtaining my college degree. No one knew while driving a taxi cab I was preparing my own business. No one knew I was purchasing homes. No one knew I was writing books. And despite all of the naysayers and the people beating me, kicking me, stoning me while carrying this cross, I took the same approach as God and said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. See, the reason I wanted to share this is because each and every one of you have carried a cross, and people have done things to you that were ungodly. And for me, to you, the right thing to do is to pray for those people. Because right now we're living in a world where things are so screwed up. I pray for all the lost souls and pray that someday these people find God. You've carried your cross. You survived the battles. Now be the example of what God can do and how you have transformed your life to be the person that you are today. Don't get upset. Yes, we are human. What we can do is, again, pray to God and ask God to forgive those. Peace and blessings, everyone. And again, share your comments. If you've carried a cross and changed your life, I would love to hear or for you to share so we can share this video with others and help those who are carrying their cross. Peace and blessings, everyone. Have a blessed day.